So this is our first hunt here with Kentucky Afield as far as the archery hunt deer season. It's a little hot, but you got to expect that for the early September season. This one is for hunters for the hungry. We're hoping for a big doe, but you know, we'll take what we can get, and we're gonna donate this deer and hopefully feed a couple hundred people with this. So let's do it. Hunters for the Hungry, they try to get people to take deer from Zone 1 county. So we're in Jefferson County. Doesn't exactly look like Louisville, but we're on the outskirts of Jefferson County here. We're taking this deer as a management practice on this particular farm. So let's hope if we get one, we're going to put it to good use, and we're going to feed the Hunters for the Hungry.
This is a wonderful program for the sportsmen of our state. In our state, we try to provide healthy, nutritious meals to the needy across the entire state.
And we're talking about venison. When we talk about Hunters for the Hungry, it's all venison, it's all deer.
That's exactly right. The program essentially encourages our Kentucky sportsmen to take an extra doe after they've limited out.
Zone 1 counties, you're unlimited on how many does you can harvest. So if you're out in the woods and you want to hunt a little more and your freezer's full, this is a great way to help make a donation to feed countless. Almost 400,000 a year is what you guys are averaging?
Yeah, about 400,000 meals, and you're exactly right. We're helping manage the deer population, but more importantly, we're feeding the needy in our community. We're helping farmers mitigate crop depredation. We're taking deer that might otherwise be involved in an accident. But I think last but not least, it's a wonderful community relations effort that our hunters are making for our sport every year.
Close the deal. First night, that was pretty awesome. We're going to set another 20 minutes and let that deer expire. And get down, and hopefully this one here is for the Hunters for the Hungry. I couldn't get a shot at that deer. It knew you were here. So I had to shoot it setting down, which is a little awkward for me. We heard it fall, so the deer's not that far away. So we got one down for the 2016. All right, here's the arrow, just located it. It's blood soaked. Speckled blood. Oh my goodness. She gotta be close because there's blood everywhere. But here she is, pretty good sized doe.
sure did not go far. That's still have some of the summer coat. You see it's coming off. This will be a great deer for the Hunters for the Hungry. Even though you're donating this to Hunters for the Hungry, it's important that you remember this has to be a legally harvested deer. So we now are going to go ahead and mark that we have taken a deer, the county, and the sex. This is a female. So now this deer has to be telechecked and have a telecheck confirmation number on it before we can drop it off to the processor. No processor will take a deer, Hunters for the Hungry or otherwise, without that confirmation number. So 3 deer came in. There were 2 that were a little bit smaller, and this was the big one. They were keeping their distance, feeding on their own. They weren't paying any attention to mom, so we had no ethical concerns with taking a shot at this deer, especially with the opportunity that we got here. Those fawns will be fine.
This is the ultimate, the original field to table, sustainable way to help our community and help the hunting community by keeping the deer in check.
And you said something a while ago, it stays local in your community. So it's not only does it stay in the state of Kentucky, yes. A lot of these are being picked up locally within a county or two and being fed right there in the county, correct?
You're absolutely right. It just makes sense that we're not going to transport venison outside the community. There are many shelters and food banks who are desperate to have this source of protein so they can complete nutritious meals for their families who come in.
All right, so we took this deer last night in the field, and we knew we were going to be donating it to Hunters for the Hungry. We got it cleaned out really good. We got it iced down. Now we're here at Kingsley Meats, and we're here to meet an individual that's going to take it and process it for us.
And this looks great. Everything is clean. I've had a guy not field dress it at all and bring it to me.
Oh, really?
Properly field dressing it is a part of hunting, and if you don't know how to field dress, then you don't know how to hunt.
So yeah, this one here, I mean, we took this was all done in the field. We did spray it down a little bit, but this is very cold. We got this thing iced down. How many pounds of meat do you think you'll be able to get out of a deer like this?
50.
How many deer like this do you guys normally do a year?
Hunters for the Hungry last year, I think we did about 90 of them, okay. Just for donations.
90 deer, okay. And then it'll go to food banks here locally, whether
food banks,
it be Dare to Care.
Any kind of program like that.
So if I wanted to make a donation, I can go to huntersforthehungry.org and look up and find a food processor in my local area, correct?
That's absolutely correct. And our website is organized by county, so you'll be able to find the nearest processor who can take your venison. Every donated deer makes a big difference in your community, and every dollar donated makes an equally big difference. So we encourage everybody to participate in the program.